It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday. We are waking up in the Ozarks with mild temperatures. If you just look at the thermometer, you would think, hey, it's going to be a nice warm day. Don't be fooled. We have some rain on the radar this morning and some gusty winds heading into the Ozarks today. So that's my big headline for you. Prepare for the wind. It is still going to feel like a cold day. We've got a wind chill factor out there today and temperatures that will actually be falling in the afternoon. So it's one of those weird days where we hit our high temperature for the day a little bit early on. Winds are the big headline in the forecast today, and we're looking at a cold front that's going to be pushing through the region. This morning, we're waking up with strong south winds. That's what's been keeping our temperatures so mild. But these numbers are going to come down, and I have temperatures falling through the day, eventually landing in the 40s. Put a northwest wind on top of that at 40 miles an hour, and it's going to feel rather chilly. I encourage you to bring the umbrella and also a coat as you head out the door today, even though temperatures don't look like they're going to be that bad. We've got a cold front pushing its way through the Ozarks. Showers are in the forecast already. There's some light activity on the radar. By this afternoon, there could be a couple of thunderstorms. There's a severe risk today, but it's not for us. It's east of our area in the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys. I do expect we could see maybe a few rumbles of thunder, some pockets of heavier downpours, but for the most part, we're talking about a rainfall event this morning that keeps very low numbers in the rain gauge. Less than 1/4 of an inch is what's likely in most locations. Temperatures are dropping behind that front, and strong winds have kicked in out of the northwest. We're talking 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts. So Christmas decorations, gotta make sure they're pinned down on the front porch. Travel may become difficult also today for high profile vehicles, and loose objects could be blowing around on the ground. So just keep that in mind. I do expect the winds to stay breezy all day long. With the breezy wind and the really low relative humidity conditions, combined with drought conditions that have been pretty persistent across the Ozarks, we do have some elevated to significant fire weather concerns across the region today. Highest risk is going to be out west of Highway 65 toward the Joplin region, all the way up toward Nevada. But we've got an elevated risk here in Springfield, and the entire area has at least some threat for fire weather. So do be cautious today. Not a good day to do any burning. A brief cool down is in our forecast for Friday. It's just a blip in our forecast. We have some cooler weather and 40s for highs building in on Friday. I think by this weekend, those are going to be all long gone, and we're talking 60s in the forecast for the weekend. So a very nice warm up on the way as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's dangerous winds and heavy snow happening, producing very hazardous travel from the northwest to the central northern portion of the United States. That northern tier of the country really getting walloped with a winter storm. We also continue to see heavy rain for parts of the Pacific Northwest today, contributing to some of the flooding concerns that have been ongoing out there. And then today is a cool down for much of the northern plains and the upper Midwest. We are going to feel a cool down for us too. And the effects of that cooler air are going to head into the Ozarks on Friday. As I mentioned, though, it's not going to last long. I think we warm up in the forecast as early as Saturday and Sunday. All right, here's a look at that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. Which of these is traditionally said to have been shaped to resemble a shepherd's crook, symbolizing Jesus as the good shepherd? Do you think it was A, eggnog, B, fruitcake, C, candy cane, or D, gingerbread house? This was kind of a gimme, wasn't it? Congrats if C, candy cane was your answer. Here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. In which country did the pagan tradition of burning a Yule log originate, influencing many modern Christmas customs? Where do you think this started? A, England, B, Germany, C, Norway, or D, France? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. Big shout out to our sponsors this morning: Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll catch you again first thing tomorrow morning. If you need weather info through the day, if you're wondering what those winds are doing, make sure you check that out at the website. We've got it updated all the time on the weather tab. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Have a great Thursday. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow.